When you saw an opportunity, you built a business around it. And every day since, you've kept a sharp eye on ways to evolve and keep your business thriving. It takes courage, creativity, and a clear perspective. At Bremer Bank, we understand that your business is the result of your hard work and ingenuity, and we're here to support you with solutions when you spot an opportunity to grow. Work with Bremer Bank, because understanding is everything.
It's time to knock some things off your bucket list. First up, travel the world. If you've always wanted to visit Hong Kong or vacation in the Swiss Alps and wondered what it was like, well, Jeanette, Yvette, and Tina got the scoop for you. These Jet Setting Divas are always at some fun and exotic place experiencing the best of what life has to offer. And each week, they'll tell you all about it. These ladies are always high-flying loads of fun.
Hey, I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Yvette.
And I'm Tina, and we are the Jet Setting Divas. Hey, ladies.
What's going on?
The world of travel. What's been going on? It's been something on my mind,
Okay, tell us.
We're in a new year, a new political season, and all the nonsense that's going on in the world today. And I want to know how y'all been disconnecting from all of this craziness that's going on, and the news. And
I don't watch the news.
That's a good thing. I don't.
That's how I disconnect. I don't.
I do watch the news because you all know I'm nosy, so I gotta know what's going on. So I do watch the news, but I do other things to disconnect. So one thing that I'm doing, I know a lot of people aren't traveling now, and even with me in this economy, with me seeing everything with these tariffs and everything, I've got a trip planned this weekend to Guatemala. But other than that, I don't have any future trips planned this year. And usually I'm somebody, and we as a group are people that are always planning
traveling.
trips. But we haven't planned things because, and I know for me, it's got to do with the economy and just not being sure about this administration. It's uncertainty.
What about you, Vic?
Airplanes are like going crazy, turning upside down.
Girl.
What in the world is going on?
I mean, you know what? It's like the news can discourage you in some ways, but we know the safety and we know how things go when you get on airplanes. But it's like, oh my goodness, every day is something. Either it's people are losing their jobs because of these different, situations that the government are putting them in, or they're trying to charge tariffs. And you think about all these places that we go to, Mexico and, all the, London and all these different places. Now, just imagine how different this is going to be if they start charging tariffs and they have to pay more money to get goods and services in and out. That's considered a service. So they're gonna be like, okay, well, your flights need to come here, and it's gonna be more.
Yeah.
And I'm worried. I'm not worried, but I'm like, oh my God. I mean, I literally, I'm like in the middle of both of you because I don't watch the news. It does get in my feed sometime, and maybe I watch and I'll see it somewhere. It might pop up as a text or pop up as a alert or something like that. But I've been trying to just I've been like a recluse. I've been trying to stay away from it.
Disconnect. So what do you all do to just kind of disconnect and just, have your mental health, self-love, what do you do?
I've been taking the baths. Do y'all know every day I fill up my tub? I have gone and I got you
got your bathrooms redone. So you turn your bathroom into a spa.
I've been doing spa at the house because I load up with bubbles and everything. And I will sit in there for like 30 minutes, just sitting in the tub. And I usually like to do it at night. I have been doing it in the morning, in the middle of the day. In the afternoon, I'll just say I'm just gonna go get the tub and I just sit and I just soak. And it's almost like mentally, I don't want to listen to the radio. I don't want to listen to because the radio, the TV, I don't want no. I just sit there quietly and just enjoy my mind doing nothing. I want to do mindless things if I'm not working or interacting with people. I have been just doing mindless things.
Yeah. I've been doing physical therapy. And
Okay.
I didn't think that I would like it,
Uh-huh.
but it actually helps me to just like relax, do a
Mm.
few exercises, and you get a massage at the end.
Yeah.
Wow.
They put you on a heating pad, and it's like relaxation, and I've
Mhm.
been enjoying it.
That
And
is really good.
yeah, and I thought I was like I'm not
Mhm.
gonna like that, but the reason why I started doing it because I have back pain sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I need to do that because I have back
Yeah.
pain.
That,
So
that's good. And you maybe get on the bike and maybe pedal a little
yep,
bit.
yep, I do that
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because I had my ACL repaired, and I think that's pretty much the only time I ever really went to physical therapy was during that time when I had my AC. And that sounded like what they were doing, having to do a little stretch here, and then they do a little moving and tugging on you. That sounds. But we got to do that thing, because chiropractors and acupunctures and getting some, getting our body aligned. I
Well,
think.
I actually have an appointment scheduled this week where I'm going to go do the stretch. Y'all see these
Oh,
places
okay.
now called
Stretch
Yes, I do
labs.
like the yoga
stretch
stretches.
zone or stretch,
Mhm.
places or
Stretch
whatever. So
labs.
I'm going like I think Thursday. So well, somebody can just stretch my body, and I'm like, just I want to try this. I want to
Yeah.
see, if I like it.
Yeah, that's actually when they just did it a corner of my block,
Mm.
down here. They have a brand new, it just opened. It didn't been a
Hmm.
kickboxing studio, it didn't been a cardio studio, it's been everything. Now it's a stretch lab.
Okay.
I'll tell you one thing that I'm doing. Last weekend, I met with my life group from church, one
Okay.
community, and what we've talked about doing in these times where you're really unsure. Somebody like me, I watch the news every day. I watch it throughout the day, so I know exactly what's going on, and it can get a lot. It can get really stressful. So we were talking about praying
Hmm.
and realizing that God is in control of everything, and
Yes.
that at the end of the day he's going to take care of us, and even in these perilous times we're still going to be good. And then I know for some people who may not be um leaning on God, maybe you can even do meditation. And for
Yeah.
me, prayer is a form of meditation because I begin to just breathe in and I think about everything that I need to do, and I
Hmm.
focus on God and what I need help for him and what I need to do in my life. And it's just for me that's my out that's going to be my
Yeah.
out because I won't be traveling as much this year as what I've
Right.
normally traveled. So that's going to be my what I plan to do to deal with these times.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Prayer
And that's
changes
good.
things.
Yeah, and that's good because I definitely I hear you, prayer. I mean, I've been staying in prayer. And I think that's what I do during those quiet moments
Mhm.
while I'm in the tub and
Yeah.
going to Bible study and physically getting up and going to church, not like
Mhm.
virtual. I'm getting
Yeah.
up and going to
That's what we were
church.
talking about. Yeah,
Yeah,
going and
because I
fellowship.
yeah, being in communion with people and
Mhm.
just praying and
Yeah.
your times are hard, and your situation, there's somebody going through something a lot
Mhm.
deeper
Yeah.
than you are. And and I feel like we are so inundated with the social media. I wish
Mhm.
and I did talk to Shaletta earlier today, and she was like she has disconnected all of her social media. She is
Mm.
disconnected, deactivated.
Yeah, that's what she said she was, and
Yep.
Mm.
she was just gonna do newsletters or something
Yes,
like
yes, she's
Mm.
doing just a business. She has a Shaletta newsletter on her webpage, and she just does, whatever she wants for
Mm.
that day, and it's a daily thing. And she used to do that way back. I don't know if she remember. It was blogging back then. She would just
that.
blog
Yeah.
all the time. And but you know what? Because have you just noticed when you're on social media, either you're getting advertisement, people who don't follow you, who you're not even following, they wanting you to do this clickbait so that you can follow them,
Yeah.
or you just seeing nonsense like now the new thing is the whole Kendrick Lamar and the Super Bowl. I mean, when I am looking at social media, I'm not looking at anything of real content for me. So I can you go through the, I don't know if it's just habit, just scrolling through and looking, and I'm not seeing anything I like. I don't want to like nothing
It can
right
be
now.
toxic though. It because
Yes.
everything's coming in at you at all kind of times and all kinds of images and everything. So it can be toxic because a lot of times people have times. So a lot of churches do it. Our church Tina does it in January
Yeah.
where you have a disconnect and you have no social media for certain hours or certain days. So I think that again, I think it's time for us to get back within ourselves and
Yeah.
become more religious and get in the Bible and prayer time and become,
Go Pastor. Go Pastor.
You got to
Go
take
Pastor.
care of
yeah.
self. You got
Yeah.
to take care of self first. That
Yeah.
is how it is. And
Mhm.
a way to do that is, you got to pick some days and go out and maybe go to the spa,
So,
Mhm.
yep. The
get you
spa is
some
good.
massages, um, whatever it is that you like.
Yeah,
Self
because
is
even getting your nails done and
Mhm.
getting your hair done, and I like my eyelashes done. So I have to do things, and it's like, but those times I can definitely just sit there and I can be in the moment, and I don't feel like we are ever in the moment. We're either taking a picture, videoing, we're trying to capture what's going on, and are we really in that moment? So now you go and you post it, and it's like that moment has come and gone, and an hour is like last night when we were all together, we wasn't taking pictures and we wasn't posting stuff, and so we were in each other's space, and we can really really hear each other and what's going on in each other's life. Sometimes it's just so much going on, and everybody's trying to share the moment and let everybody see how wonderful things are going, and you're not even in that moment, and then the moment is gone, and then you're like, oh, I had a great time with them ladies, or a great time with those people, but then it's like, what substance did you get out of it?
I
right.
think we know how to disconnect though, because we come
Yeah.
from a time when we didn't have all of that, and you
Yeah.
just sat down and had real conversations with people like, "Are you okay? How is everything going with you?"
Yeah.
And so that's how we know how to have those conversations with each other. But I'll tell you all a good experience I had within the last few weeks. I went out to Rockwall to the lake out there. Just getting out in nature for me was
Mm-hmm.
really, really good. Getting out there, just walking around of the lake
Yeah.
and sitting down at some little waterfalls that they had out there. That was just so relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
And just being in nature and seeing
Yeah.
God's work. And it,
Right.
it was just very relaxing. I felt good when I left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just stuff like little stuff like that. That don't cost you anything.
Mhm. No.
To go to areas where you can just walk
Mm-hmm.
and you have a
Walk.
nice
Mhm.
visual of or something what like
Mm-hmm.
like I go out to Epic sometime. They have a
Mhm.
great waterfall.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
They do a water show. I mean,
Mhm.
and it's free.
Yeah.
A lot of things are
Mhm.
free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think
And it's
they can't go and do things because it's going to cost them money. There's a lot of free things out here that you could
Mhm.
yeah.
go
Yeah.
and do.
And that's similar to like the sound. You could just go walk at the
Yeah,
Mhm.
sound. You could go sit in the park. You could just look. They got dog park. You can,
Mhm.
you got a pet. You can, walk your pet. It's just like we just seem like we're just getting away from all of the just natural things that we can do, because
hmm
everything just seems so artificial, or for show and for presentation. I mean, just because you went out to dinner, we got to look at everything you ate? Do we have to look at everything you did? The blowing out the candles. I get it, because that's something we enjoy doing. And you only do it once a year if it's your birthday. But I think, a lot of times I just watch people, and a lot of times, unless they're engaged in a conversation, they're not even really, they're not
Mhm.
even mentally there. So those things in nature, to going and walking and just listening to some of your favorite music, if it's jazz or
Yeah.
gospel,
yeah.
that stuff is just kind of like, that's why I can't wait for the weather to change. I love to sit on my back patio, put on my
Mhm.
music, have me a glass of wine, and just be
Yeah.
sitting there doing
It
absolutely
feeds your
nothing.
soul.
Looking forward to spring. I'm
Right?
Me
like,
too. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to
come
spring.
on in,
Yeah.
Come on,
We were
come
even
on, why
talking
not?
about going to see the tulips.
yep,
Yeah, see, stuff like that. And those are of course picturesque moments, but it's like getting out and just doing something that's more serene than, the noise. I'm not a club person, and I like happy hours, but it depends on, I'm probably more for the company of the happy hour, not
Mhm.
really the socialite
Yeah.
with socializing with people I don't know. So And and I'm in a different space. I always tell you, I'm not trying to make no new friends. I ain't trying to bring in no new relationships. I'm kind of there where I have the people I know, and kind of maybe fostering or being better with those relationships
Mhm.
than trying to bring some new ones. Is kind of
Mhm.
probably where I'm going. But right now, I'm in a straight up Tina alone time right now. I'm gonna get out of it, but I think it'll be spring, and then I can just go have my peaceful walks.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Again, it's a lot of craziness going on with people losing their jobs, and then that cuts into travel. You don't have the money to travel.
Yeah,
Then the economy is turning down. The inflation is out of control. Now eggs are $7 to $8 for a
yeah,
dozen. So all of these things it's affecting travel, and it
yeah.
affects your mood. But I think that what we can do is focus on those little things in life, our friendships. We are you all are the sisters I've never had. So our family and
Yeah,
and just
yeah. So but our
those
mental
little
health
things
is
that mean
important.
so much.
Yeah, because our mental health is just so important, and we got to be refreshed and ready.
Yeah.
And right now I'm like, I just want to be refreshed and ready, because the world we live in, they could tear you down.
You
And
can.
that brings stress and all of that stuff. That brings a lot of other physical and mental problems that I
Mhm.
don't need. I just want to get away from all of
Yeah.
that negativeness. Ugh.
Nope. Positive life here.
All right.
Yes,
That's
I
good.
think that we can pray and we can stay positive.
Yes.
And again, we can travel right here within our state, right here within our region. We can still jet set right
Yeah.
around town.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because we did last night.
Yes, we did.
We had,
Yeah.
we had Martini Monday.
Monday, Martini
Yes.
Monday. That was see,
At
that was
On a
Kenny
good.
Monday.
at
And it was
Kenny's Italian restaurant on Beltline in Addison. If you've never been there, you gotta go.
Yeah, that was pretty good, and I really enjoyed it. And I actually left there, and I still didn't feel like I had drank anything, so that worked out really good.
Well, I'm Jeanette.
and I'm Yvette.
And I'm Tina, and we are the Jet Setting Divas.
Woohoo!
Tune in next Thursday when the Jet Setting Divas will tell you about another fun destination spot that you'll want to visit. For more on their excursions, log on to ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com.
You know Shaletta makes you laugh, but did you know Shaletta Brundage can also make you think and boost your business? Media personality, activist, and comedian Shaletta Brundage founded Shaletta Makes Me Laugh to celebrate and share the best of Black culture. It's a podcasting platform. You can download 10 weekly podcasts hosted by African American subject experts at ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com is also a production house, creating broadcast quality commercial content. And Shaletta and her team of storytellers create powerful promotional campaigns to get businesses the brand awareness they're looking for. Some of Minnesota's top businesses trust Shaletta, and you can too. Get out the word about your events and products and get in front of communities of color with ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com. She's got the power to help your business.
What's this North 5 game?
It's a $1 Minnesota-only lotto game.
Wait, what?
Yeah, drawings are daily.
Wait, what?
It also features Easy Match. So for an extra buck, if your Easy Match numbers match any of your draw numbers, you can win instantly.
Wait, what?
Plus, you can still win the big jackpot by matching your North 5 number, so you can win now and win later.
Wait, what?
North 5 with Easy Match. Win now, win later, whenever.